fund right now, and it's, $33,000 difference is what I'm looking at right here.
I think we need to
So
put
we
that
need to
money.
really clarify
for
what
we have assessed.
we're gonna do and the direction we're going to take. I mean, we have to do something.
But I think we need to borrow for these trucks.
Yeah,
And that's basically what we, and if we can hold out till paying for that till next year, I think that's what we need to do. You know, I think running a town budget is very much like running a household budget. I've always advised my kids, don't go out to eat on your credit card unless you have the money in the bank. Use the credit card to buy a washer and dryer if it's going to save you money from going to the laundromat. And I think in the scheme of things, this is very similar to that. Or buying a house. You're investing in your future, and you're investing in, it's an investment as opposed to spending money. The money that we have now, we do have to be concerned about running out of for the rest of the year, because we have been hit very hard in this incredible recession. So I would prefer not to use the money that we have available now to use for the trucks, but I do think if we use it next year, as far as purchasing them now and paying for it next year, we should be in better shape economically. At least we won't be in the debt situation given to us by the state that we were this year.
Thank you. Richard, they clarified the engine availability for you? That's like fait accompli, we can get in there. Guaranteed we can get in there under the belt.
Yeah, we can do,
Because there was a concern.
Put this order in before January 1st, then we'll be okay without the emissions.
Well, the order, I would anticipate that we want to be doing that tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. But there were some questions about availability of the Cummins engine for the pace.
If so, then we'll go with the new international.
You gotta go with the international big bore,
Yeah,
which is an additional $8,000.
after January 1st.
Not now.
Not now, after January 1st.
Is it available? Because that was the question.
It is
They
available.
they
It's
couldn't
available
come
right
up with a number of how many of them they had laying around.
It's available right
And then
now.
they said that even if they had the extras, they're allowed to sell their stock after January 1st, but then you're taking the chance of whether or not they have them.
Availability is that,
Okay, yeah, because you do have the note on there.
right.
But actually, I don't think that number difference, honestly, I don't think that number difference was with the emissions. It's because it's a different engine. It's a considerable cost difference.
Total different motor.
Yeah, it's a considerable cost difference.
I think the international is the different motor from January 1st on, so the emissions on.
Now, there's two internationals. You're talking about the Paystar or the Tandem?
Paystar,
Is,
Tandem's got the international motor,
okay.
and it's the big one.
Ted, do you have original?
You have the original line.
Yeah, it's on the back of one of my budgets. It's just notes on
Okay,
the
because
top.
I have no idea what it means.
Okay, but you're looking at
First
you're looking at the AB, DA, DB. Okay? That's what's supposed to be, that's what's cut off on the column. This is just right from my notes, Judy.
So this is.
Okay, and you're looking at the,
A fund, the B fund, the DA fund, the DB.
and you're looking at the pension fund line. You're looking at New York State retirement there.
Now,
That's what that is.
can I go over this again, that if we take out a bond, there's a permissive referendum, that means we have to get it on the ballot?
No. It's not really a big deal.
Because what we did in the past years, when we first started, is basically you have to put it out. Permissive referendum means only people come in with a petition, so you have to have the referendum. You know, one of your issues is those have to be generally paid off in 5 years. This, you have an opportunity to pay it off over a longer period of time and potentially reduce your annual payments, although you may pay slight increase in interest. I mean, that's for you to decide what's better in your budget. Well, we've always paid the more.
I personally like the 7 years because it's the 5.6. It's only 0.1% more
No, wait a minute. You mean on the lease?
on the lease.
I thought it was 4.6.
I'm sorry, did I say,
Yeah.
I meant 4.5 and 5.6.
I kind of like woods, I kind of like that
Kinda like
idea.
woods.
Also, I'm just figuring out though that, how much extra we would be paying in interest, that's my concern.
Well, remember, if we get them now too, we'll be saving $8,000 by not having to have the other equipment. And, you know, with inflation or whatever, there is gonna be inflation, who knows? I just don't think that we're making a bad bet in that.
Is the 7-year payment for $73,000 a year, does that include the stainless steel body?
No.
So it'll
It's
be
an
a
extra
little more.
12,000. Right, what that is just a regular steel bottom.
Okay, so would
The
we pay that
the
for that
stainless will be
separately?
on the 4x4, but it'll be a hopper, a snow hopper.
Mhm. So it's 12,000. I'm just trying to figure this out.
What prices you see there is, that's the actual price.
Mhm.
You run trolley brake on that 4x4 tow package?
No, we didn't do that.
Now, lease agreement, is there like a warranty or
Yeah, of course it's warranty.
service stuff or what?
Well, they give you the warranty of the mileage and/or years or whatever.
You like the idea of 7 years?
I did.
It's like buying a new car.
Now, I don't mean to make a joke out of this, but one of our old internationals lasted like 38 years.
Huh?
One of
The
our old,
Oshkoshes?
no, they're Oshkosh. The Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, yes.
What is the life
one we have on the road
expectancy?
today is a 1970.
Okay, so the life expectancy for these two trucks is more than 20 years.
No, no. I think it's 20 years.
Was it, it's spec by, who did I get that from? There's a spec for heavy trucks and they say 15 years max.
What? Max?
Yeah, if it's pushing a plow, 15 years max is really what you should have. But that, you know, that just illustrates the situation
right.
we're in.
That's
Because this year we have two more trucks turning 20, next year we'll have 3 trucks turning 20,
We have 89.
and then, yeah, 89s, you have 90s and 91s.
Mhm.
But we're gonna have a good portion of our fleet well exceeding the recommended useful life. So that really needs to be a consideration. The only thing that concerns me about taking off on a 7-year program is that you're kind of tied in there a little longer, I think, than you want to be.
Well, the 5-year, again, was how much was the payment?
92. Ballpark figure that is. And the 7 is 70,000.
What is
22,000.
that one from Navistar I just gave you there? What are they?
Those higher interest rates then.
Yeah, the rates are higher, the payments are 80, almost 85, 84.9 and change for
5 years.
5 years.
Paid in advance.
And then,
And then the other one's paid in arrears, getting
correct, is a higher percent, 5.15%.
I'm not understanding how that's working out if you're looking at, oh, because you did it off of $400,000.
Well, we also haven't gotten to the part in the budget process of where we're going to cut and the payouts for people not taking health insurance. We have to address that. I think it's time that we look at employees paying a percentage of whatever towards their health insurance. And I don't know if it's mandated by the state that employees can only pay X amount towards their pension. So there's things like this is another way of, you know, if we're, hopefully don't terminate anybody, you saw what the county is doing, that we have to look at ways in order to keep our employees, but to also offset the additional costs.
And we agree with that, Judy. That's why we're having this series of budgetary workshops, just like we had last year when we had the problem with the budget. All of those factors are being taken into play. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't take the budget lightly. We're working hard to get the best bang for our buck and bring relief to citizens